So Edgar Berlanga says that Caleb Plant is a disgrace to boxing. And the reason why he's saying that is because of who Caleb Plant is fighting in his next fight. He's fighting a guy named Jose Resendez. He has 2 losses. He's not ranked. And so, he calls Caleb Plant a disgrace for fighting him. But the funny thing about it is, who did you fight in your last fight? Like, did he forget who he just fought in his last fight? You fought a guy who was flabby on the side, who's been out of boxing for so many years. This is who you fought. Let's not forget that. So if Caleb Plant is a disgrace to boxing, what the hell is you? I mean, Edgar Berlanga, he gets on my nerves. Honestly, he does. Because he acts like he's some superstar because he fought against Canelo. You didn't even put up a good fight, bro. You didn't even try to win the fight. You just wanted to make sure you didn't get knocked out. That's all that fight was about. You just played pure survival mode the whole fight. In the 12th round, all of a sudden, you decide to throw some punches. Man, knock it off, man. The disgrace to boxing is you in reality. And we all know you have no intentions on fighting no Caleb Plant. You don't. You were mad at Eddie Hearn for not being able to get the fight in Puerto Rico. You really want that fight in Puerto Rico. So we all know that that's what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to get the fight in Puerto Rico. So you know that Caleb Plant ain't finna fight you over there in Puerto Rico. So you had no intentions on fighting him. So don't act like you offered him a fight or you had intentions on fighting him. We all know that's a lie. But I bet you Caleb Plant manager sent that contract over to you and you said hell no. We already know, bro. You're not fooling the real fans. Any real fan knows that. You're full of shit. You're not finna fight any of the top guys. You're gonna go over there and fight some unknown guy yourself, and you're gonna act like you did something spectacular after the fight. That's what you do. But we know anytime you step up a little level, you start struggling. You can't knock out nobody. You start getting dropped. All this shit happens to you. All facts. I'm just keeping it a buck. So the real disgrace to boxing really is you, because you're the one gloating over a loss. You're the one acting like you're some mega superstar when you're not. You're not. You don't see Caleb Plant acting like that after losing to Canelo. You don't see him acting like that after losing to Benavidez. He wants to win the fight. He's going to gloat in that, in a victory, not in a loss. He ain't out here acting like he the man after losing.
And I'm looking to clear out the rest of the division. I want a rematch.
Let's say that's something you're looking.
Yeah, and if that takes clearing out the rest of the division, that's what I plan on doing anyways. So, I'm going to do that, and then we'll see if I can rematch.
How important?
He like, man, I need to get back. I need to start getting some good victories under my belt. That's what he starts saying. I'm trying to get back to that number 1 spot, so maybe we can run it back again. That's what a true champion says. Not act like he's some superstar because he lost. And then you didn't even go out like a G. You went out like a buster. At least Caleb Plant went out on his shield. I don't respect nothing that Edgar Berlanga does. He's not that good at the end of the day. And he's going to be exposed again. It's just a matter of time. As soon as his little Canelo money run out because he's buying all this jewelry and thinking he fly, as soon as that start running out, he's going to try to get a big fight. And guess what's going to happen? He going to lose. Guaranteed. He going to get knocked out. Unless he's in survival mode, then he might make it through the 12 rounds, depending on who he fight. I know if he ever step up and try to fight David Benavidez, he gonna get knocked the fuck out. That's for sure. And we all know he ain't even thinking about that. He gonna stay his ass down at 168 and not even he ain't gonna even sniff 175 unless David Benavidez is out of there. So let's just cut it out, Edgar Berlanga. At the end of the day, you're a fraud and you're going to be exposed once again.